Okay. 333. Angel number. Cute. Love those. I don't know why I have this problem where I think it's also funny because I learned about it basically develops wow, I'm starting 4 sentences and not finishing them. What is it called is the problem. Is it like, bro, I'm just gonna say what the thing is. You know how like babies have brains that aren't fully developed yet, so before they're fully developed they think that everybody thinks the same thoughts as them basically and like lives in the same world as them. So the way that I like learned about this is it was an Instagram video of a mom showing her like 3-year-old. She had put like a different snack in a bag, like she put like cookies in a Cheetos bag and was like, what do you think would be in here? And the kid's like, Cheetos. And then opens it, it's Oreos. And then they're like, whoa, closes it. Then she's like, what do you think your little sister is gonna think is in this bag? And the kid's like, he's gonna think it's or she's gonna think that it's Cheetos, because he knows that she's just gonna see the outside of the bag and be like, oh, those are Cheetos. She's not gonna have the knowledge that he has of it being Oreos. When the reverse is asked of the younger sister separately, like they're not in the room obviously whenever she's doing this, and or the other one isn't, she asks the little girl, what do you think is in here? And she's like, Cheetos. And then she shows her inside and it's Oreos. And she goes, what do you think Big Brother's gonna think is in there? And she's like, Oreos. So that's how I work, I think, ish. No, it's not that extreme, but to an extent. So basically all of that long ass story was to say, I forget. You know that I do, because how could I have taken a 2-minute tangent and not forgotten? Good Lord Almighty, I can't wait for my medication to settle out. Anybody out there on new meds these days? Anybody out there medicating? I do feel like I want to talk about it with people because it's complicated. I was definitely someone, just like, I guess my impression growing up of antidepressants was like, I'm glad they exist for other people, but I don't think I'll ever need them. That was like where I was at, because I now know that my whole thing, also this like lighting, I'm just gonna let it happen. It's kind of intense. Anyways, whenever I was younger, I developed this thing called delusion. And basically it's like, oh, you don't feel like good or happy or safe or loved or whatever it might be. I felt loved, but you know what I mean? Like if you don't feel like you're receiving the attention that your little child heart wants, then just pretend that you are, basically, or like don't think about the fact that you're not, like anything that pushes the hard stuff away. I developed very early a very good distancing, imaginative, put it in a box skill. Not something I'm proud of necessarily, but at the time it got me through. However, my adult brain still clings to that, so I need to work a little bit more on sitting in the uncomfortableness and understanding that that is just part of recognizing the situation, because the first thing is acknowledge whatever the thing is. Acknowledging what you're feeling, not necessarily even trying to figure out why you're feeling that, but just like feeling it. And then from there, your body will kind of guide you, I think. I don't know, I'm saying this like I've done it. I'm trying to do it. I think that like your body and mind like link up intuitively. That's why I'm focusing on getting aligned. I don't mean to sound like I'm about to go eat, pray, love and like white woman spirituality this, but it's all energy, you guys. There's energy centers in the body. It's truly just facts. It's scientific, it's spiritual, and it's married, the two. It's life. We don't know a whole lot. We know a little bit, so we do what we can with what we know. I know how distracting this lighting is. It's distracting to me too, but I just cannot be bothered. Sorry. I can't even close my blinds because then it'll just be like more annoying to me. Like this just feels right, so sorry. Anyways, all of that being said, I have a muffin to eat. I have a muffin to eat, you guys. And I have to go do my yoga. And I don't have to do anything. I get to, that's the thing I want to do. I get to center my chakras because I am here, I'm alive, I'm sentient, I am consciousness experiencing itself. No, I'm life experiencing itself. I am consciousness in a body. I am spiritual. It is crazy how much we can't perceive. It's like that becomes, it's not like frustrating, but it is, because it's like, I want to know. But I also know that if I knew, I wouldn't be able to function. It's like, we have to not know. Have to not know. All right, so that was morning conversations with your stoner friend as she finishes her coffee. Eats this freaking poppy seed muffin. Hate this lighter so much, by the way. Sorry, Bic, nothing against you. It's just the design is crazy hard to use. It's probably for safety purposes. And maybe there's even a way that it could be easier for me. But God, the thumb strength that this bitch takes, the resistance is crazy. Just don't do that. It was nice though, because I had a grill lighter packed away somewhere, and I was trying to get my pilot light on, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know what fucking box this shit is in, and I can't just like reach up in there with a match probably. And then I found this, and it was just enough to feel like I could do it, and I did it. So talked shit. Oh, I also didn't notice this cutie pattern. Well, it's not really cute to me, but it's cool. It's just like feathers. Birds of a feather. Lighter haul. I genuinely do. How do you, is it focused? I can't even see. I'm so fucking high, I can't see right now. Okay, now I'm just being a goof and a half, so I'm gonna go. This is fun though, just vibing with you guys. Hey guys. Okay, quick story, and then I'll let you go. I didn't even get a hit off that. There was a time when I was maybe, I don't know, probably 13 to 15, somewhere around there. Could have been older, could have been 16. And I was home alone, so obviously I'm like singing, doing my thing. But then also I was like, oh my God, I have to record my voicemail, what's it called? Outgoing message. And obviously, you know, we tried a couple different ones, and one of them that I settled on and then let it go for maybe a couple days, and it was immediate, like it was like this vulnerability hangover after doing it, and then I was like, I gotta delete it. So this is the first time I was brave. And then, no, I'm just kidding. But the voicemail was literally just, I have to do it like this too. Me and my sister do this all the time. Okay. Hey guys, it's Kate here. I can't come to the phone now, but leave your name and message and I'll get back to you when I can. Thanks. Bye. And at the time, I didn't really like go by Kate. Like my family's always called me Kate, and my close friends obviously have shortened my name to Kate. Like when people are in my life, I become Kate to them. But I never really like started introducing myself as that. My full name is Katie. And so whenever I was like trying to launch this new identity, it felt so wrong. But now, that was, 15 years ago. Now I introduce myself as Kate. It feels so correct. Like it feels so correct. I worked at a bookstore and it was Katie there. And obviously I still go by Katie, like that's my name. I go by both. That's what I always say. And when I went to this new job that I am at now, serving, I was like, you know what? This is a quick environment. There's a story my mom, not a story, but like my mom has said before that people have asked her, like, why isn't she Caitlin or Catherine or whatever? And she's like, I just like wanted to call or name her the name I was going to call her, which was going to be Katie. And then I like Kate for an older woman, like in her, 30s. So yeah, basically it just felt right. It was kind of destined and fated, and I like it. I go by Kate at work. I did introduce myself day one as Katie to a few people, and I did cause a bit of confusion, and several people have been like, wait, is it Kate or Katie? And I'm like, I go by either, but Kate is faster because service industry, bam, bam, bam. So yeah, all that is to say that I'm taking huge leaps in my identity. I used to be Katie. Now I'm Kate. I'm kidding, but they both are me. They both feel correct. But I think that in terms of like agency, Kate feels like where I want to be right now, because I chose, to leave Katie at the bookstore. Kate has entered the chat. And then who knows what I'll use for my writing name. Right now I feel like it's just Katie Valley Places because that's my government name. But who knows, who cares? Turns out I shouldn't be focusing on what the name of me is. I should be focusing on what the words in that page is. So I'm gonna go do my yoga so I can then do that later whenever I clear my space. 10 minutes on the timer. Okay. Thanks for watching me be goofy. Silly goofy. Can we send video messages back and forth? Just like the masses? I don't know. Okay, let me know in the comments if you guys leave video messages on your FaceTimes whenever people don't answer. I didn't even know you could do that, and then I started doing it. And they do hide them, basically. They don't hide them, but they're like in a weird place that you wouldn't think they are. They're not with your other messages or your missed calls. They're in like your FaceTimes, I think. I can't remember where it is, but they're just fun and cool. So I do recommend it. I don't know if you can save them or anything, so just be your silly, goofy selves all the time. That's all we can do right now. Okay, now I'm just hanging out because I don't want to go. All right, bye.